Thank you for bearing with us there, folks, but we are finally ready to get underway here with a little Dust2 action. We got Spirit, we got Heat, going mano a mano, toe to toe, blow to blow, to see who's going to come out on top and advance further here in the upper bracket of the ESL Challenger League Season 43. How you feel about Dust2 these days, Alan? Might be our last
one more.
view.
One last ride, Mike. This is it. One last ride. Could be the last Dust2 game we ever cast. Think about that. Think about that.
I think that's optimistic. It'll definitely come back in the pool at some point.
I hope not.
Yeah, it's too iconic.
Let it die.
It'll never last that long outside the ecosystem. Nice early kill there from HEETJACKZ. This fight usually does favor the USPs. They haven't been able to connect just yet. Now the French side is under major pressure. There's a good one. That drops the bomb. If they can keep them at base and list smokes bait, it's a world of trouble. But HEETJACKZ again delivers. Get his boys on site. Still pressure from the Catwalk player. Joko actually is down below, but the boost up catches. Now HEETJACKZ gone. A 3-on-3 and only one player actually towards the site proper. They're rotating all three. This is interesting. Give Siren a chance for the plant, which Chopper will soon realize as he goes for the peak. They're relocating over towards Catwalk instead, but Spirit are reading this. They brought two players to deal with the long approach. Might segment Siren a little bit here on the site. What a shot from HEETJACKZ! Clearing the corner, swinging around. That's brilliant pistol play. It's all on Siren, but he may be enough. He's dodging, he's dipping, he's diving. The movement is perfect, and he just needs one more headshot here, Alan. Player's been spotted, position known, 3 bullets still in the gun. 3 opportunities to close this, and he's got it! Doesn't need more than one. Siren, what a brilliant bit of USP work.
Wow, if anybody was scared of them, you know, losing their edge with that break before this game going live, absolutely not. Give HEETJACKZ credit. That long flank was their only real opportunity to pull off a retake. You did so much work, but Siren is just formidable. Those first 2 kills were so clinical, and wow, what a way to end it. Spirit take a pistol round on their opponent's map pick, and well, if the series is going to continue like that, I'm all for it.
A little bit of spice, a little bit of energy. XOC's peering through with the scope. They've got 2 of them. HEETafroo picking up the other one. And you got Joko on the Deeg as well. This guy's got one of the nuttier Deegs in play these days. Never quite count him out of a round.
Bit of a flash play.
In.
Okay.
Good effect. Yeah.
He's not going to commit. He didn't really see much. Saw HEETafroo spamming. But I guess that's enough to tell his teammates there's presence long. They just heard that flashbang, so now's a perfect time to take short in reply.
Body cracks a shot. Somehow not a bullet has landed for either side. 50 seconds on the clock. This has been a very slow, methodical round out from Spirit. They're going to focus their efforts in towards B. There's 2 players here to defend. It's not a bad setup. Joko on XOC. So another smoke available here. That's going to be tossed over. So Spirit now playing very risky with the clock, which, you know, considering it's the force buy round from Heat, the more seconds that trip off of this, the better Heat have got to be feeling.
You see the mind games as well. Heat showed they had deep doors control in long. And whoever was over there has said, they're not coming to long now. They know we were in here. Let's free stack the site and look at this setup. This is formidable.
HEETafroo plots the first, but they've only seen him yet. They haven't revealed everybody here. Now they know, but they don't have time to fail. They have to go. 7 seconds, no time to spare. Dropping Chopper, that drops the bomb forward. It's it. That's the round. That's the round. Spirit did not leave themselves enough clock to work with. At least Siren escapes with the AK, but it's a disastrous second round out from Spirit.
It's just so... I'm amazed how hesitant they were after seeing... They hear a player take long doors, and that's kind of instant confirmation that mid or short can't be heavily defended. So, I don't know, I'm just a little bit perplexed. It took so much time, sub 20 seconds by the time we're hitting, and Heat made the great read, had 3 on site. It was all too easy for them. Spirit now, full reset. Much worse than losing pistol, and all eyes on Siren. Master of that pistol round, and now on this sole AK, especially in a man deficit, he needs to find entries.
Patsy's made his way through the doors. This could be a wrinkle if he can find a kill. Oh, there's the spot. HEETJACKZ taking the fight instead of just dropping the smoke. I think he was wary the players might be up, and oh, they've overlooked Patsy's spot. This could get weird. This could get spicy. No one's got responsibility for it. He's past the angle. Uh-oh. Okay, someone is actually watching the doors, and it's going to be okay. Body realizes in time, hey, if they're not coming out tunnels, they're waiting for something. So, it was really the one danger in the round. At this point, you got very wounded players. The clipped wings of Spirit. I guess they could save the AK on Magix, but then you're just going to get into that situation where you're always playing the Piper going forward. 40 seconds, full rotate out towards long. Jax is perfectly positioned to drop them if they try this. No, Wonderful's going to go die, and they'll leave Magix to save, it seems.
Can't really blame them. Just, yeah, had no real util. Always going to be the case. Second round T side. And, not really any chances in those duels early on. Siren had to find frags, and he was felled immediately. Straight headshot. And it looks like Magix will save. Hopefully. Oh, okay. Whoa, that was close.
Ambitious, yeah. My question for you is, I'm always kind of the opinion that saving in this type of a situation is a bad decision. I don't think there's a lot that they can do with the AK around him in this round, right? I guess he's just going to be content to play with the tech and the next.
Question and ask, if he had 3,600-ish in the bank, should he hero AK? Because I think a lot of teams would.
I don't like it, no. I think I'm pretty conservative with those kind of hero buys.
Yeah, I'm fine with this one, but you've also got to look into this round and actually think, you know, are Spirit really trying to get value out of this save? Are we playing around Magic? Are we trying to get him a good fight? Because if we just let it get thrown to the wind, then sure, should have just died. But if he can get even one kill, I think it has value.
Well, they are going to set up for this mid-fight. XOC isn't affected by the flash, but bullets, that might be a different story. Teammates Molly comes in, so effort rebuff made over. Look at the damage starting to come in here. Just unarmored players, but they're going to be even softer targets, and the utility is timely to bunch them up in towards Cat. There's just not much to do. And look at the timing from Jax. He goes in, he gets his one, he puts the threat in, says long is closed for business, and he'll reposition. So they're kind of stuck. Spirit are very much just gummed up, so they're going to try and go back in towards A. And Magix has his way with this. There it is. There's the impact. There's that one kill you were looking for, Alan. And he's still alive. He could do more. Bomb's a little in the open. This Goose player is going to be tough to contend with. And now Magix is completely isolated. One more kill, and he will get it. But anything more than that is a pipe dream.
Decent damage. Jax has been a menace. He's been an absolute menace towards the long. Keeps taking space, keeps getting in behind. Playing up close and personal. And the moment he gets confirmation of players, you know, being loaded up by that T side across the map, he throws caution to the wind, thinking nobody's around. Fast flanks. And we'll see how that continues now. We're really into gun rounds, but they can't keep letting Jax get away with this. They can't keep letting these kids get away with this. This would be a terrible time to be playing 1B. Look at the setup.
Here's the spray on in. Here's the motion. Here's the energy. Siren gets a nice kill going through here, and they've still got the threat of Patsy in towards mid. With this control, having crossed the player now, the re-smoke up. If they get the bomb down, I mean, this could just be a ripcord pull. This could just be a save. Doesn't seem like Heat want to do that. They're definitely postured for this retake, but Patsy's still the looming threat. As they establish tunnels control, he can play off of that. Jack's just getting into the angle now. He's got a duel. He's got a fight. That might draw the lower player back up. Indeed, it will. The more prolonged this engagement gets, well, Magic just wins it straight up. And they're already committed. Bodies dropping ever which way, and now Patsy gets activated late. He'll be taken out of play, but that might just allow the opportunity for HEETafroo to save. It's a round on for Spirit, and a very costly one for the CT side.
That was such a half-in, half-out retake, wasn't it? Where we're hoping Jax gets something done coming in from tunnels, can't win that duel, and still they're going to commit through window. I think they should just give them that up. Giving that up after 10 seconds of the bomb ticking, it was too much to deal with. They got unlucky. They called 4 towards long early. They were scared of that. And only 1 in defense on B against a pop. You can use the best nades in the world. You're not going to stop it. And that's exactly what we saw. So, be it fortune or brilliant calling, Spirit couldn't have chosen a better round last time.
Zeus! Oh, it connects! Exorcise with a shocker! None of the rest of this round matters. Morally. Alright, they might win actually now. Oh, they might win actually now, Alan! Oh! It's all falling apart! There's nothing doing! 4 players survive! It's a shopping spree for the HEET squad! They take 4 guns out of that round, and to think it all starts with 1 little Zeus.
That was dominant. I can't believe how fast that fell apart. Spirit have been absolutely blindsided. Almost not surprised to see a pause coming out. They need to figure out what the heck just happened. Lose 1 to the Zeus, and everyone else just peeks out, immediately loses their duel, getting completely destroyed by deagle shots along the way. That was a statement of intent. Heat are here to play.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding.
They're gonna buy? They are. Oh no, sorry, it's just Siren evening out the cash.
Yeah,
Slave
it's just a
does come in.
little something. Give him the deagle, see if he can do something with deagle armor. Should be able to buy into the next. Patsy will be able to get out the AWP if they want it. This round, I can't say I'm expecting much.
No. It's been a rough game economically already for
Jax.
Okay.
Jax. He's done this so many rounds. Yeah, you can't keep doing that every round. Eventually, they figure you out. Well,
That one was too much. He didn't... The other thing is, like, you push long when you got confidence from the map. Loads of players being elsewhere. They didn't have that confirmation, so... Yeah, that was just... That was a brain fart. he himself will know that was pretty stupid.
That's the old, I wonder if I can get away with this again. The answer is
They won't expect
no.
it the 4th time in the row.
Sometimes you just gotta sit, man. Sometimes you just gotta get some sand in the pants and sit. They use their smoke to get up on towards Catwalk, up above Xbox. Exorcise won't be able to spot this, but should have a pretty good idea this is where they're headed. Nade's well placed. And Op is brilliantly positioned for this. Problem is, they've got nothing else towards long, so HEETafroo's got double responsibility, and that's going to allow the long player up quite a bit. HEETafroo, a little paranoid. He sets himself up for Magix. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now it's a man advantage for Spirit. They've gained the guns. They've got the space. Chopper's out towards long, and this bomb's going down. He's going to be posted. They're coming his way as well. Chopper could just end this whole round. Got the first one. All on to Joko now. He doesn't expect the second. Bit of an oversight there from Chopper trying to reposition. Still time starting to get short here, and Joko still has much more work to do. They don't have armor. They're just going for a headshot, so that might not really make too much of a difference here. Alan, it's going to come right down to the wire. Joko trying to crunch back in, knowing the time is short. He's got the kid at the very least. Here comes the tap. Bomb's not exactly planted for his opponent's position. He's just going to defuse. He's just going to defuse, and he gets away with it as well. Wonderful. Can't connect. Oh, no. What a brilliant round gone to waste.
That is heartbreaking. Oh, my lord. Look at it on the flip side. Heat have got to be as relieved can be. They didn't deserve that. Wow, that was a... I think that they bought one deagle. Take it to a 2-on-1. Lose because the bomb plant is just a little bit poor for them. Ah. That is heartbreak. Magix has 4 more kills than his teammates combined. No, wait, no, yeah, it's 4.
Oh no, he did the math. Oh, that is embarrassing. Wonderful Patsy Chopper. Not 3 players that we highlighted in the pregame as being the firepower core of this team, right? Those are the players that we look to. Fragging in-game leader, the new star opper, the potential new legend out from the scene. A little premature for that word, but you understand the point. When those guys all have 1 kill apiece, Spirit does not function as it is supposed to. There's just no world this team is built to sustain that. Patsy's out alone. No one has come with him. He's got the toehold. They haven't killed him yet. I think they expect a whole lot more behind him, and now the reinforcements are coming in. Here, that's a good smoke. That's a great kill. I don't know what Siren just did to kill himself, but that's a bit unfortunate. Love the nade, I guess.
I think a molly? But that's doomed this round. Afro is so confident now. Wonderful, can't get on the scoreboard any further. That was a catastrophe. Perfectly timed Molotov from Heat. Patsy's out on his own. He was a lucky man not to be dead and make it all the way to the short climb box. And then from there, more nades flying in. I think Siren tried to molly sight and miss. That's my best explanation. That was a catastrophe.
Well, that's really unfortunate. They got a nice toehold, they got a nice space, and it just I mean, it's not Spirit's day. This is kind of the Jekyll and Hyde of Spirit. This is why everyone always underrates Spirit getting into majors, because they look like this sometimes. And then they'll just have a monstrous performance. This one has been limp so far, disappointingly so. Patsy, again, trying to take matters into his own hand. He's got the toehold. His teammates are going to try and group behind him, but he hasn't actually cleared things out. So Afro's here, and now they're coming in to clean it up. Patsy under serious threat. Does he get away? No. No world. So the long fight lost, completely rebuffed on your initial foray. There's not a lot more to work with here for Spirit. They have util. But as Heat are allowed to spread back out, realizing if they have full control of long, not a whole lot of options, so you can have 2 players very firmly committed in towards this B site.
How do you generate a gap? How do you force these 2 players off from just holding the tunnels? Molly isn't really going to touch Ecstasy. Smoke back sight to pull more attention. Nobody's looking at Joko. Good kills. Finds 2. 1 on 3. Wonderful is good, but this would be something else.
Fade out the initial foray. Takes a bit of chip damage from that nade. As the smokes fade, he loses potential cover. Open to bait in the play. Confirmation of body's position so far, and the first shot missed. It's over. It's decidedly over. Double up, even retrieved here. It's starting to look very good for Heat.
That was dominant. That was a very dominant round. Good long hold. Playing well off each other. Flashbangs galore and nothing Spirit can do about it. They're looking not like the old Spirit on Dust2, that's for sure. Bit out of sorts. Heat justifying the map pick, maybe. They are looking clean as can be so far, really.
All right. I need a pop-off round from either Wonderful or Patsy. What's happening here and now? Deagle or Tech 9? Which is it going to be, Alan?
Patsy, Tech 9.
All right. I'm here for it. Wonderful skips the armor as well to get money for the AWP. Seems like they just want to bully in towards B. Look, I wouldn't mind a fast B play, right? Heat have gone into 2B in the mid round very frequently, but they don't always start that way because they like to put more resources towards the long fight initially. So if you did just want to rip a fast play, I don't think Spirit have exactly diagnosed that just yet, but it wouldn't be a bad thing to test. They'll go for the mid play instead. Molotov comes in well timed, well executed by the body. This nade could be chunky. It is. But pressure's still on. I don't know if XQC realizes they've slipped out. Now he does. Now he does. Still down with the 5-7. Not so much with the AWP. But they've been rebuffed. This player close up. Patsy. There's the pop-off. We need more. And we won't get it. Now they're hemmed in and dealt with. Well timed from Jax.
Back out long. Back out long is his territory.
This time he waited to realize they were all occupied elsewhere.
This one was better.
That was been listening to DJ Khaled. He knows what the major key is now.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the Jax I know and love. Spirit just can't... They've been really kind of... Telegraph's not quite the right word, but there's been ample opportunity to always get blocked by nades every time they're going for anything. Be a catwalk and they're out mid. They're just getting absolutely wrecked by the utility, so... Yeah, maybe a little bit too obvious when they're executing, but equally, Heat are doing such a good job of just saving their nades, knowing that an execute's coming at some point, and we can just completely muller them as they try and get out.
Oh, a boost up. Space gain, smoke still effective, but does Afro have vision? Apparently not. And someone just walked right through his crosshair, and he did not see it. And indeed, Wonderful will get the last laugh in this one. An opening pick from Wonderful's AWP. Doesn't feel like we've had a lot of those. Makes sense since it is the third kill of the game. But maybe that's a sign of life. Spirit.
Okay.
Yeet. Here's a second. All right, we've got the A site. This is how it's supposed to look right here. Patsy and Wonderful finding kills. Siren goes for another. The young core hitting. And now they got site control, and the bomb's going to go down. And despite winning so many rounds in a row, Heat need to save.
Indeed, indeed. Afro left eye peeking, much closer to the corner of the door, as well than Wonderful. So huge advantage for the CIS player. Gets the frag. Good entry, and from there, Spirit know it's 2A maximum. Accelerate behind it, and Patsy just absolutely domed the site player. I think that was body. He'll be reeling after that one. 3 rounds on the board. Feels like a lot more work to be done, and the crazy part is that Spirit chose to start this. This is Heat's map pick.
Great spawns for a B play, and they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it early, see if they can just get straight in. If there's not a Molotov down immediately, this is a take. There's the molly. Even with it on the angle, flashbang's good. Forces them off the fight initially. Joko here. He's going to realize his heavy presence. He wants to go for it. And that's a freebie. He'll be traded. So XQC's now with major responsibility here towards the site, spotting all those players. Patsy's past it. And he's going to get the kill. A massive one. Smoke on down. Here's the more dynamic Spirit. We know. Bomb planted. This should be a save call. Man disadvantage in this situation. Money being what it is. Heat are making the tough decision. They're backing away.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. No point squandering this round lead, throwing away guns again. We saw that earlier on. Probably their biggest mistake of the map has been going for that retake. So they've learned their lesson. And Spirit, I don't know, a bit more life to them, isn't it? A bit faster, more decisive, getting aggressive, using their riflers. They are so good at opening up bomb sites. Wonderful, finding opportunities. The crazy thing about Wonderful is people mistakenly think he's a very aggressive player. He really isn't. He's very passive. He sits back, holds ankles, lets his teammates work in, and then he capitalizes. And Quite amazing how fast Spirit's adapted to that and allowed him to flourish. He's so good at finding T-side kills, just sitting on angles and being so patient.
They've got a decent spawn for the B play again if they wanted to go for it. Posturing doesn't look like it's going to happen twice in a row.
Pass down mid, I suspect. It would have been.
Wonderful. He collects again. This time it's XOC. He takes out a play initially. There we go. They're starting to get that opera activated.
I wonder if Patsy threw that nade to bait a peek. So I'll explain.
Okay.
If you jump down players sometimes will jump down suicide, throw a nade, and then run behind the nade smoke to go fast down mid. So if you're CT and you see that nade smoke, you might try and peek out a good time to kill them as they run down mid. And I don't see why he'd be scared to cover off and setting up the boost. So I think that's what he was doing, and it worked. Player peeks right into it.
We love the brainy plays. Micro details there. Ooh, the boost up on site with a smoke here. This is going to be interesting. Afro is about to see a lot of targets. And Wonderful was ready for it. Exactly that play. He sees the smoke. He knows what's coming. So now Afro has taken both Oppers out of play. Or sorry, Wonderful has taken both Oppers out of play in this round. Body, at least an answer. But Jax has to be the linchpin here. Never mind. Body just chews them up. Jack's gone. Patsy on the flank is a problem, but the bomb's dropped. They can't take it and leave. There's only 25 seconds. They have to fight this. They have to. And, well, killing Body will make a world of difference. 15 seconds. Joko in reposition. He's gotten himself a 1v2. Will be down, but Wonderful's on for the ace.
Plant. Wow.
It's bold.
That's bold.
They knew they had the timing. Can Wonderful find this last kill? Complete the ace, complete the 5K. Contact with Chopper first. Chopper's done, and Joko wants to deny the highlight clip. Dancing with death. It's Wonderful to seal the deal. He has come roaring to life.
Wow, where did that come from? More slow rounds coming out of Spirit. That was scary when that bomb was dropped in the open. Shame that he didn't have more utility to try and slow down the onslaught. Could have really made the difference, but Wonderful too much, as we said. He's a passive player. He waits, he bides his time. He loves an afterplant, and he's money to hit those shots. Big round from a man that was absent for a lot of this half so far, and off the back of him and Patsy having a couple decent frags as well, suddenly making a go of this.
All right, that was the idea in the round, the aggression from Catwalk and Tunnels. The tunnel push is shut down. You've got a little bit of play of Catwalk, but not expecting much from these pistols, and Wonderful's even posted for it. Lower peaks first contact. Good shot for Jax, but Wonderful takes his bodyguard out of play, and it's dealt with. 1 kills, all the impact you're going to have there. And this round's over. What a recovery for Spirit. Looking completely down and out in this map. They've now strung, what, 4 in a row to get to this point? And, I mean, they should be well poised for a potential 5th.
Losing a couple poor rounds along the way. Could have been a brilliant half. Just set themselves up so badly economically. Especially that second round reset. But yeah, clawing the way back into it. 7 would be quite the recovery, and given that this is a CD-sided map, 6 already isn't too shabby either. Look at Wonderful. He's so confident nobody's going to peek mid again because he punished them a couple of times already. And now a player that normally has passive tendencies, he's feeling it. He wants a fight.
Flashbangs in, exorcise.
All eyes on Body.
Here.
All eyes on Body.
Wonderful's watching for it. Here's the peek, here's the contact. There it is, there's the kill. Does it made it the second reproach? Yes, it does, but Exorcise makes good. Wins that duel so critically, and now Afro catches Wonderful, getting a little greedy there to try and bring back the kill. That's a massive stand for Heat. slow it down. There's still a minute on the clock here, but a man down and without any more smokes. This is going to be tough for Spirit to figure out. Molotov trying to make something happen. Magic's found a kill elsewhere. That's going to
Yeah, I think Jax just pushed long. I think he just pushed long, thinking
Again.
nobody was there. Gives them a 2-on-2. Winnable now.
40 seconds, 30 seconds now. The bomb's the key piece. But if it goes long, that's safe. That's safe. There's nothing they can do about it. They're coming up catwalk instead. Question is, do they beat them to the punch and catch Magics? Because then there's no safe haven, and there's the spot. There's the kill. Flashbang might just buy Chopper time, but he's got to race it, and he knows. He knows. There's no option here. Has to try and plant this bomb, find a gap in the flames. There is one, fortunately. It doesn't spread. Just enough time to plant this. But defending it, that's a whole nother story. He's peppered down, doesn't even get to see his opponents before he's eliminated. A 9th round at the least for Heat.
Looking good. Looking good for them. Bit of a stumbling. Style points for Afro. We'll let him away with that one. But yeah, Heat looking a little bit revived towards the end. 9 rounds. They're surely still happy with that going into the second half.
A 3-round lead here for Heat, but when things were looking most dire, Spirit found a rally on the back of their young offer to propel them forward. But now, we got a game on our hands here, Alan. It's really anyone's to go. How you feeling?
Interested. There were 2 spirits in that half, weren't there? Spirit that started the half and the spirit that ended the half. And I hope for the sake of this series, we get the one that ended. Oh, he's going full Jax, and he's dead. Jax, he's ready for that. He's ready
Jax
for
is
that.
like, what would I do in this round? Thinks it through and sets up to defend from it. So, long foray lost. Magic's lost.
Nobody's rotated A. Should be a slam dunk to go in that direction.
Oh. They're absolutely making that read here. Coming up catwalk, there's no one to stop them from a bomb plant whatsoever. Last player on this side of the map, Patsy's all the way out towards long, committed. And this is looking like a free and clear one. Ecstasy dropped, at least evens up the numbers, but that'll just be a question for the retake. As this bomb's going down, and there is not Spirit can do about that. It's all going to come down to this cat fight.
This isn't too bad. They need to play together.
Chopper with the P250 against two. Got his boys with him, but it doesn't matter. The gang's been eliminated. Siren, though, having some impact with that USP. It comes down to Jackson Siren. Jack's on the angle, not flinching, not moving. Playing for the headshots. One shot to drop. Bomb's planning for Siren. He's got the kid as well. He could just go for the stick. Jack's pulled him off, but it's Siren who comes out on top. Just enough time for the defuse as well. The pistol is Spirit's.
Siren's a pistol god. Second pistol round in this map also to go down to a Siren Jax 1-on-1, I'm pretty sure. And Siren wins both times. That is amazing. Another round where his team looked dead. They looked absolutely dead. They lost that cat fight so convincingly, and he just instantly domes two players. And wins the 1-on-1. Yeah. Siren, good at the shooty on the pistols, that is for sure. Patsy's been nice. Oh no, wait.
What's
no, he was
It was attack. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. All right, early exchange here out towards long, but this is the fight. This is the duel. Wonderful's going to have a chance to have major impact with that scout if they go forward. Yet Exorcist patrolling in towards mid, making his way up cat. It does seem like A is going to be their intention. Oh, he's cleared out the scout, but can't get the SMG. So now they'll hang on to catwalk. Not much to slow down the approach towards site proper. This is looking like another bomb plant retake scenario. Let's see if Spirit have it in them. Pull off another. Great for Magic. It's all three rifles now. And now there's the spot. There's the information confirmation. I should pull Siren back over. He's not sure just yet, but this bomb is indeed going down. And now he'll rejoin his teammates. Afro out long. Posted up in the doors. Are they going to expect this? It's all about timing here. Ooh. And he's not got it. He's not got it. 2 targets. He splits the goalposts. And unfortunately in this sport, that does not get you one. Bolt's peppering in. Jax, the next big piece here. Patsy ready for it, but not prepared for the shots. And they're running out of time. They're running out of clock here. It's looking like this one's going to be for Heat. And Magix recognizes and backs away.
Big reset. Another reset. So we've had a Siren Jax 1-on-1 pistol. Siren winning to kick off both halves. And Heat have now won both second rounds. Wow. Okay, deja vu. Deja vu. Here we go. Spirit, terrible force. What can they even muster? Scout dropped over from Magix. I guess that's nicer than just a deagle in hand. But I need to see some absolute magic for one of these players. Maybe Magix. Who actually... Magix was on 12 kills, wasn't he, after about 5, 6, 7 rounds?
Yeah, he was the only one hitting early. He had as many, what was it,
Called
4
off.
more
He's
than the rest
called
of his
right
team. Now Scoreline looks downright mortal. Really haven't gotten much from Patsy this game. That's kind of the concerning factor, right? Chopper's one thing. He's the in-game leader. You kind of expect it sometimes, but not had the Patsy effect. And here's Chopper. Making some noise for one with the Deeg. It's not bad considering. But they need to get some support.
Taking their time, Heat. A little bit nervous of another player long. Had they known, they could have accelerated. They've allowed time for Spirit to scout out the map. Set up much better for it now. Nades starting to rain in. A little bit of utility to be used in defense. They've got to make perfect use of these nades if Spirit have a chance of holding on.
1-for-1 trade here. Nice nade in. still haven't gotten the bomb planted, and that's the concerning factor. Exorcist is going to have to commit himself into it. That's a big kill off the boost, but they're still wary of the player long, and Exorcist will dismantle them. Who needs a bomb plant? Never mind. Just kill everybody, Exorcist. Why not?
Getting a little close to these afterplants. But they'll take that with Heat. Spirit out of cash, out of options. Heat streak their way even further ahead. Of course, it is their map pick, but as mentioned, used to be a very good map for Spirit, even with the previous lineup with Dexter. Did enjoy a little bit of Dust2, so I'm a little stunned to see how it slipped down their pool, and my god, they got to muster some of those old heroics if they want to turn this map around.
Just wait till you see them on Anubis.
I'm ready. My body is. I guarantee you there'll be a team that plays it pretty good.
I mean, they have to, right? Anubis is like the guardian of the underworld, right? The weighing of the hearts. It's all about the spirit.
True that. True that. Deep reference. Soulful stuff. Chopper, are you not going to get checked?
No, he's not going to get checked. What's he going to do with the USP? No one's looking his way. He could get a knife kill if the Opera just backs in here. He knows the Opera's here. I don't think he realizes there's another guy long. He never saw Exorcist. That's a little awkward. Still one with the USP ain't bad. Just don't think they're going to get any more.
What if Spirit is playing against
Exorcist got 3 HP dinked. He got dinked for 3 HP. It went through so many doors.
What?
It was a USP bullet that I think went through both doors here at long. And I heard the dink noise, but it only did 3 damage.
Wow.
It might have clipped a box as well. That's, I think, the lowest impact dink I've ever seen.
I can't say I keep track of them, so I'll go with you.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a 1 HP dink. Pistol dinks.
The problem is you normally wouldn't notice at all.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it when you're literally having like a gunfight against somebody through concrete.
Or especially if it's like the Glock through a wood box type of situation, where like, yeah, theoretically you can wallbang it, but not really.
Well, the best one is when they're coming to their teammates. Dinked. For 1 HP.
Yeah. He's dinked. He's gushed. He's gushed. Just body shot him. Easy. And then they're like, I hit him 5 for 95. What do you mean he was dinked?
Much pain. Patsy down for the count. Wow, he spent a lot of this game in the spirit world. Yet to really emerge.
Oh. A little bit of Shadow Realm action going on. That would also be fitting for Anubis. Remember, were you a Yu-Gi-Oh fan in your youth?
I've played once or twice.
They had a whole Egyptian thing going on there all the time.
They did. Exodia looked pretty Egyptian. The Egyptian part is my favorite part of the British Museum. There you go.
It's a good spot. They got some good stuff.
They do. We claimed some good stuff.
Claimed, is that the word now?
That's the...
Pillaged? Looted?
Yoinked? At risk of my passport, declined.
Fair. Oh, Exorcist gonna get himself one. Almost the second. Great damage there. And a wonderful gone. I mean, this could be done. The bomb's rather been spotted, and Magic's making a meal of this one, making a round of this one.
God.
But now it's just Siren in a 1v2. Do they have?
Oh, I thought it was dropped. God,
It's
I thought
fine.
the bomb had dropped. They're
It's
okay.
Oh, he fights. He fights.
Didn't have time. Wow.
All right, he gets away with it. Don't know about that one, Chief.
Body so smart. Nothing's going right here for Spirit. Taking a lot of rounds close. They've just got no finishing power. No, it's only been wonderful to close out rounds for them. It feels like minor Siren on the pistols. Half buy here to follow. A little bit of pizzazz. Moment of brilliance would do them so much good. But it looks like he's set up for this. Molly's good. players in the area. They're trying to crunch these CT players, but there's just too many men to deal with. And they go down. Down for the count.
Oh, Siren. 1 for 1. Gives him something at least. Afro's position here could just end this. And I think it will. I don't know where the last player is, so they're a little wary, but as soon as Magix is spotted, the bomb will go elsewhere. Unless he's never spotted. Just a ghost in the night. Secret agent. Man, I gotta say, the secret agent metaphor is a little undone by his bright pink gun and gloves. Imagine if James Bond was walking around with a hot pink Walter PPK.
Pretty much the plot of Austin Powers, so.
Yeah. And there's the spot.
Could be a double bluff. Nobody would believe that's anything but a BB gun.
True.
Or a water pistol. Have you ever seen the Transporter films?
You know, I haven't. Is that the one where Jason Statham, like, has to electrocute himself or something? Or is that a different one?
No.
It is a Statham movie, though, right?
Yeah, they all are. But in the second one, the female lead is pink guns.
Ah.
I don't know why I just remembered that, but stuck in my brain.
You know, Jason Statham was an Olympic diver.
I think I did, yeah. Not brilliantly at it.
Also, apparently sold bootleg DVDs. I think his is my favorite path to action hero stardom.
Can't complain when his stuff gets ripped off then, I guess.
Yeah, right? I'm guessing you've seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels?
Not for a long time, but yes, I have.
Great movie.
How long is this jousting going to continue at long?
A while. It's sort of like a feint with swords, you know? They're just tapping the end of each other's blade, feeling each other out here. And now Chopper's going to try and slip in a knife here towards mid. Siren and Chopper grouped up. They've got the space. Oh, this is a risk, but it's going to get real weird. They've got the read.
Should do.
Patsy finds first contact with that secondary op. And now they've got so much information.
Oh, we were going back. And we're going to commit to long again.
I mean, they kind of have to. Chopper has tunnels. They don't know that.
I mean, they got 2 smokes, but there's a whole nade set on Siren. Hopefully Patsy doesn't play too wide and give up his life. That feels like the only way this falls apart.
Yeah, if he just takes a shot and drop, there's not a whole lot that they can do. Smoke's coming in, his vision blocked. He wants this first shot. Not gonna have it. Not the connection. In fact, he's out of play. Now it's a little awkward. Siren drops the utility quickly. This is all to buy time to get the teammates in. There's not a lot of seconds to spare. This contact is huge. Big kill for Magix. Siren got one as well. And, well, it looks like they're gonna be denied. 10 seconds. Joko has to plant it, and he's gone. And they're all out of there.
Perfect use it from Magix. Cheeky one way. And, yeah, save that smoke for just that purpose from the start. Patsy's having a rough one, man. He can't find any advantages. That round, I mean, he had a perfect chance. That flash went so deep. It barely widened him up at all. Just can't connect on the shots at the moment. And, yeah, don't want to fully blame Patsy, as it were, but he's not having his best map so far. Chopper as well plays a lot of important positions and yet to really make his mark.
Heat doing a little accounting here. As they will be fielding the buy. I guess it also means Afro's buying it all. Joko's... Oh, no, he's not. All right. Could have dropped the rifle then, but Joko will play with a Mag-10 instead. He's comfortable on whatever. And here they go.
There's a lot of presence B here from
Fast
Heat.
play. Look at this util being spent to just push somebody off of the mid fight. And they're through. They're out. They're in. They need the kill. They got the first. Chopper finding his pound of flesh. Keeps it even at least. And Patsy so aggressive on it. So aggressive on the fight. He'll keep a man advantage here. Hits the timing. No scope. Wall bang on Afro. Unconfirmed damage, but damage nonetheless. Body needs to get in position to help out his teammate. He has to go for this pinch quickly. Afro's just too isolated on this site. He needs some help from his captain. He needs it right now. Oh my goodness. And he won't get it. Afro even getting a kill out of that position. Perhaps a bit fortunate, but what is Body's plan here?
This was so scared of giving up the noise queue initially. Didn't want to make an early flank. Nobody came through mid. He never got a chance, and now his passiveness, his caution has earned him a 1-on-2 as a reward. Maybe just save, man. This is impossible.
Okay. HEETJACKZ will clean it up. We're closing the gap here. We're getting closer. 5 rounds, all that separates these two teams.
Oh, indeed. That round Spirit perfectly set up. 2 on B, 1 close mid nearby. That was the AWP Patsy. And yeah, he doing their best to draw attention to mid over B, but ultimately can't draw attention from enough players. It's just too many to make it possible. This one's just going to be an eco. Chance for Spirit to finally get a little bit of cash in reserve. These rounds have been so close that despite the round wins, finances ain't looking too healthy. Hopefully they keep this clean and don't have to pull up the loan sharks. We don't want that.
No, certainly not. They're not gonna. Looking like a schmassacre here.
I would like a loan shark mechanic in game where you could take out 5,000 and take that ludicrous amounts over it.
That would be challenging to figure out.
But it would teach all the kids about the dangers.
Dangers of loan sharking. Yeah, if you get reset and you don't have the money to pay the loan shark, your character starts at half health.
Something like that. Something like that. Or just missing items of clothing.
Yeah. Already
maybe your HUD just goes more bare. You just lose furniture essentially.
You lose the mini-map.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. HEETJACKZ got the first. That brings the AWP back in. They're trying to deal with HEETJACKZ, but are they prepared to contend with Wonderful? The way this is going to be a tough setup. HEETJACKZ dumping the utility to bunker in here a little bit. Under pressure. Gonna burn. Forced forward as a result of that. They know he's here. And they do have him dead to rights. Committed a lot of smokes, though, to clearing out that pit. They still got 2. Problem is, one of them's in tunnels. And Chopper has control of the back door. Just sit, Chopper. Just sit. You got him.
They're not clearing this in a million years. Oh, no.
Chopper walks right into them and dies.
Why do you do this, Chopper? Why do you do
Sometimes
this?
the worst decision is a decision. Patsy keeps it in their advantage at the very least. They've still got a ton of advantage in terms of information, and especially if Patsy just outtools everybody here. Using the might of the right eye peek, HEETJACKZ. This would be a massive clutch. This would be a huge way to end the round, but it'll be wonderful instead to pepper in that last shot and shrink the gap once more.
There's too many one alive right now. It's Wonderful and Siren. They've been the closers. Pause comes in. Can only imagine Heat starting to realize the predicament. And a map that should have been done, essentially, when they hit 14. Spirit making a real good go of this. Not going to be a full investment here from Heat, so surely poised to make the scoreline even closer. And Spirit just looks so comfortable. Heat just haven't been able to push them around the map. A lot of rounds where we get out long, we stall out, we take our time. Players take space against stuff. They can set up how they like. It's not the vigor I expect from Heat. Not the spice. Certainly not the bomb.
No, certainly not. Tame by comparison. This one's not going to have me on the toilet in pain at all. Did you enjoy your bathroom expeditions post the bomb?
Can still feel it.
That's actually what, little known fact, that's what Johnny Cash was writing about when he was singing The Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire.
That the bomb stuff shouldn't be legal.
No,
that
it's
is
just pain. It's torture. Cruel and unusual punishment. Patsy! Gonna hit the first. He has come alive here in these last few rounds with the AWP. Wonderful, not so much in this one. But it's all good for now. Alright, sure. Random tag. Set him up. Set up Siren for a very easy kill. It was a headshot, so it would have been regardless, but still. Now you get two players trying to make something out of a round where they've got nothing. One flashbang. And a whole lot of room on towards A. Okay. Congratulations on the free bomb plant. Just playing for Cat. Ooh. Okay, free bomb plant. Not getting anything else out of this, but a bomb plant is much more than they expected to find.
There you have it. 12 on the cards. Looking clean again. From the Spirit lads. Alright, we got a match. Absolutely got a match. Important round to follow. What is the call from Heat? How do you change it up? How do you find a gap? It's such a slow T-side so far. Let's hope they up the pace a little bit. Big round. Big call to make from Body.
Big body moment. He's a big body baller. Big body launching himself out. He's got a ton of space. Jackson's got the kill. They don't know body's in this pit. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. At least keeps the numbers in whack, but that could have been so bad if there weren't three players there for the long fight. Patsy posted up a nightmare lately.
Oh.
That's a tag? How is that not a kill?
I don't know.
He must have hit the arm, I guess. That's one Patsy's going to want back. Wonderful will confirm for Patsy that he did in fact hit them.
So difficult to navigate the smoke. It's so difficult. Bomb is yet to be committed because they're just so nervous. And Afro, wow, gets a one-way angle over on Car. All on Siren. Will they expect the long flank?
Where's the bomb going to be planted? Not exposed out to the Jack. Now they know, and HEETJACKZ takes care of it. It's a team ace for Heat. A team ace at a critical juncture as well. Map point has now been found for the French squad.
Better late than never. So I'm going to say, bit of fortune, I think. Patsy's had one of those games where millimeters decided a lot of his duels. I don't see that round going nearly as well for Heat. If Patsy gets the straight connection. And here we go. 3 required to make it into overtime. Early trades. And wonderful. Getting aggressive. 2 fast kills. Straight up suicide. Man advantage falls away immediately. And now Heat. Got to do something impressive to hold us back.
It was wonderful in the first half. Who's even given them a chance to compete here in this game. And he is just shutting them down from mid. When he woke up, it really changed the complexion of Dust2. And now might be finding his footing in the second half. If you give him those fights, if you give him those isolated duels, he is going to eat all day long. So now for Heat. I mean, last time they were in a 2vx, they managed to somehow find a bomb plant at the least, but this one looking like a slim possibility. And it all falls to one man. XSCs will retrieve the bomb, but what are you even going to do with it? Pick your poison. Make your choice. Could just save. He's going to save. He's got the up. That almost certainly means he's going to try and tuck this away and keep it alive into the next round. It's a lot of value on his kit. 47 off the op, right? Off full armor. 2 flashes and a molly. It's a lot of moolah.
One hell of a difficult buy call coming for them. What do you do? HEETJACKZ could maybe drop a Galil and still buy. It's right on the edge. It's right on the cusp. And it all hinges on exercise. XSCs holding on to this one. You gonna peek, Siren? You gonna peek? Oh, oh, whoa!
Oh. No save for you.
That is off time.
He got clocked, yeah. $50 all he's got.
Well,
it's
they're
the
not
worst of
buying
both
now.
worlds.
They're not buying now.
Ah, it's a catastrophe. I mean, they could still get 4 rifles out. They're doing it. They're doing it. HEETJACKZ
Lord.
buys an op. They're not even going to go for the 4 rifles.
Here?
They're going to put the hero op in. Just the hero op. And a Galil. All right. Glass cannon Galil? What is happening?
This is...
Okay, Body's got the armor for it. That makes more sense.
This is a classic French buy.
As jumbled and chaotic as their comms. In hype moments. I actually don't know if they're sort of a French scene trope. Body, though. Okay. Way to put that hero rifle to good use. Drops another gun in towards lower. That should be retrievable as well. They'll commit a smoke to getting it. But here's the arsenal upgrade. Go to Afro. Hoping for a fight here. He's going to get the peek, but he's not ready. The flashbang was effective, and he was not expecting Siren on the left side. That's the big gun dropped. XSCs will retrieve it, but a lot of value already lost with Afro's death. It was an op that pushed lower. It was Patsy. That makes sense. Oh, that's a big find. HEETJACKZ and XSCs now rocking the big greens. Flashbang, good, clear, better, wonderful. Starting to collect here. And they should know that XSCs is right behind him. And wonderful. This is the same fight he succeeded on in the previous. He's just doing it again. More pressure through. Chopper tucked in the corner. Nothing doing there. It's all on to Jackson. This one's looking desperate. Being crunched on multiple sides and shot in the back. He will drop down.
Around, looked like it had legs. Go back of the entry. Wasn't to be. Here we go, full 30 required. Pause comes in, quick discussion. How to approach this final round. Money is... It's okay for Heat, of course. Balancing it out on the previous. Afro can still get an AWP up. As they have this one last discussion before going into the Lion's Den. Spirit have mounted quite a recovery. They were shocking at the start of this map. It was not good at all. Some of the rounds they were losing, some of the situations. And they've played themselves into form now. A little bit nervous that Heat have already missed their best chance to close this map out because Spirit are looking much improved.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, part of it is also that they're just giving Wonderful such straightforward fights towards mid. No smoke for the door, no flashes to push him off the angle. They're just peeking him, and he is punishing them for it. Magic's maybe under pressure here. He's got Chopper close at hand, and they're trying to bring Wonderful back into the fray. They haven't been caught. They managed to get out of that long fight with only real estate lost. Now Wonderful might have a chance to go peering on in to see if he can collect.
Seen already that Spirit are so comfortable just playing this site against the long takes. Magic's knows every one way under the sun. Lining one up right now. And actually Heat have thought better of playing out an interlong. They've seen Spirit react a lot of times to the mid flanks and loading up numbers and saving their nades, and they said, let's leave Afro. He prevents any players peeking for information, maybe show a little bit of presence. We can head back the other way. Chopper down. And they're going to put the brakes on again. No point accelerating into B when you've already given away that info.
Oh, yeah. But at least they gave him the numbers. Comes the hit. Here comes the execute. Utility flying around. Magix. He's gonna collect one. Try and hop over the smoke. That was punitive. That drops the bomb. It's looking like overtime. Magix may have just escorted them through to it. Joko and Afro. They need a hero, and they've not got the time. They don't have the clock. They purely are gonna lose this one to the timer. If not the kills, it's over. We're going for more. Of course, this game couldn't end in regulation. We need more action here on Dust2. we are back here, folks. We are back. Overtime needed. Regulation wasn't enough to separate them. Heat seemed to have all the momentum on their side. They get map point, they get everything in favor of the slow starters in Spirit. Well, they got started fast enough to give themselves another chance here. And a lot of it, Alan, I mean, it had to do with Wonderful, and it had to do with Magix. He came back alive as well. 30 kills, a 4K in the last round to put this one away. 30 kills in regulation. Dude is on fire.
Especially the last, I'd say, 6-7 rounds of regulation. First 6 or 7 and the last 6 or 7 were absolutely formidable. He was unkillable. Finding every frag. Shutting down so many options. And the fear of God's being applied to Heat. They're playing so slow. 5 already grouped towards Catwalk. And Wonderful is the first man they need to get past.
Chopping down town. Smoke gonna be up here. Wonderful trying to give himself some safe haven. He's got none though. Bomb's gonna be down now, and well, Magix could really use that kill to get back through. Damage being done. A further one from Exorcist. I mean, it sounds insane because it's OT, but Siren can save it. There's just nothing doing in this round. He'll take a dual top mid, and he will succeed in that one, but at this point in time, not really an option, and he's done for.
Well, there's the elusive round.
Always happens. Always happens.
Always happens. And it turns out deal with Magix a little bit easier. Committing to this double AWP, though, our team spirit Patsy is hell-bent on making this one work. Had an up-and-down display in regulation, and they truly love their young starter. Finally stabilized and absolute force. He tries to get aggressive, force the issue, and HEETafroo knows all the tricks in the book. Man advantage for Heat.
They're going to bring it towards B. This is mixed results for them in regulation. This time it's Siren and Chopper they're going to have to get past. With Body taking up some more control here in towards mid, it could be a problem. This is pulling Chopper. That smoke's going to pull him further out. He's trying to focus on in here. He's dumping utility for it, which means that Siren could be in for a world of hurt. Here comes the play. Here comes the util, and there's the delete shot. What a great one from Jax. Chopper's stuck outside the doors now. He can't keep this contained. The bomb's already crossed, and well, this is disastrous. And at this point, I mean, how do you even get back in? They've got 2 flashes. They're not getting back in. They are going to back away and save just to try and get one more round here in the first half of overtime.
Not like this, Spirit. After clawing the game so far back.
Yeah.
Now to... I don't know, does Patsy... Did he... Well, the answer's obviously no. Did he need to get that aggressive? Were Spirit having issues in regulation, playing a slow game, sitting back, and just having good counter nades and playing well off each other and retaking sites? That was working. The formula was right, and I don't know, they've had some botched alchemy coming into this one because the formula's way off now. They mixed that potion real wrong.
That's his block on the AWP here. That was a bit of an antidote in regulation to getting his performance back on track. Still hasn't exactly gotten him back to fine form, but it's been a rough one for the star. Just one player crossing B. Just one player crossing B. They see this. They could just go. Molotov's down. 2 players there. They didn't want to risk it. Honestly thought they might have just moved in, but if they don't see anyone else cross, well, it's still definitely the possibility to just pressure the B side. Heavy presence catwalk is taking a lot of resources away for Spirit. They don't have the response. Patsy's trying to come back in to do it now, but he might even need util just to cross mid. And Heat aren't capitalizing.
A little bit of a boost. It's hard to make the full read. And it was a 1B there. Nade smoke makes it hard. He takes the shot. He comes off the angle. Always possible. A second player could have made it. And Now look at this cast setup from Team Spirit. There's so much utility from both teams in that vicinity. And Spirit are going to give this up. They don't feel they can stay in there and fight into that position. They'd rather sit back on the site and play the longer sight lines.
Flashbang's over. Smoke in. Here comes the catwalk hit. Could it be up to Wonderful to hold the line? Off up on Car. He's trying to find the shots. A lot of utility being spent to make him uncomfortable. And now Bullet sailing in. He is going to bail. He's already crossed his lines. The bomb hasn't, though. And now as his vision starts to clear, he will collect. The bomb makes its way over, but Wonderful is still a threat. And advantage now for Spirit on the retake. They could desperately use this round. The timing from Afro is perfect. He collects, he's able to fall away, but he's tempted back in. Even numbers, that's a big miss. And it's all about the ops now in the retake. Coming back through, and Jackson's position is not yet known. Which is clear him out. 5-7, trying to deal the damage. Wonderful, we'll find one more. He puts in the work. He comes up big when they need it most. They send us in the second half of overtime.
Such a clutch player. Every time Wonderful capitalizes and gets it over the line. And they needed that one. That was on track for a clean sweep after Heat had such a troublesome end to regulation. So looking a little bit closer, but I think my money's still on Heat. My money's still on Heat. I liked the way they played that CD side for the vast majority of it. And I don't know. I need to be convinced this T side from Spirit has real legs.
Well, this round is going to be illustrative. Mostly because if Spirit can't do it, it's another map point for Heat. Double AUG out. That's an interesting one. Jackson didn't really play with that much in the regulation, so different look here. Might mean he's less prone to pushing out long doors. Joko just ticked that. Joko just ticked that. I don't know about pushing through this. They're just watching. Oh, Joko. How does he get away? How does he get away from that fight? Thought for sure once he took the Molotov, that was the end of Joko.
Still going to commit. I think all the eggs are still in this B basket for that Spirit squad, and they're going to go. Flash is surely going to follow up soon. Big pressure on Joko. He's terribly alone right now.
Got reinforcements coming back in. XQC is getting back on the angle, and his utility has bought him some time. To be fair, something to play around. They're not out. There's the spot. Oh, Joko, the damage, look at it. Now they're going to be chewed up by the spam through double doors. The rotations have been slow from the rest of Heat. They think this is a fake.
Well, no, they're going for it.
There it is. Now the bomb's down. Now the rotation's in. Their health is abysmal. They have two HEs. They have two HEs, Alan. Body and Jax can deploy those. If it goes back a sight, Wonderful might be toast. Magix is close up. There's a lot of potential for these nades. Oh. Goodbye, Magix. Goodbye, Magix. Oh, no, he lives. And they fluffed the second. Jax, come on now. Kill comes in on the first, but they're running out of time. Now they got to go. They've got the read, but Wonderful's got the shots. It's all on Afro. Oh, and he's missed with the first shot. He's running out of time. He's not got enough. That's the round. Spirit win it. The nades, Alan. The nades. They fluffed them so hard.
Oh, even that first one, that felt like a slam dunk to be the kill. It must have just gone in a little rut by that small wall you have. Or something of the sorts.
I'm pretty sure there's a better angle to bounce it if you throw it through window to hit that same spot. Because he threw it, I think, too deep, right? So it doesn't just clear all of the back of box there.
I'm not sure.
That's unfortunate.
Wow. That is heartbreaking. 4 long here for Heat. They made the right read. So many players in the area for them. Flashes raining galore over the top. Patsy can't find a good fight. What is happening?
What is happening?
That is madness. Absolute madness from Patsy.
That is the Patsy play. Patsy moment. They've lost everything out towards long, though. This has worked out for Spirit. Now they're looking to find map point themselves. Oh, this is a tough spot. With the money saved on HEETafroo, I think you can justify fighting for this. And they're certainly going to, it seems. But it's going to be a toughie. Prolonged engagement out towards long is interesting. Gives HEETafroo a chance to have impact still. But as we've seen before, he's had a lot of trouble with this fight with Wonderful. It's been back and forth between them. Just going to come out on top this time. HEETafroo? 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 Oh, they're going to think it's clear because the Molotov, he slipped into the angle. This could be the big brain play. It was such a risk.
I still think he needs a little bit of help. Nice if HEETJACKZ was a little bit closer, and he might actually get timing by Magix. This is a nightmare.
And with that, that could be ruination. A 1v4 here for Joko. He's even thinking about whether he wants to go for it. Molotov out of the angle. This is definitely going to be 18 for Spirit. Take a miracle for Joko to get back into this round.
I'm in disbelief that Spirit are about to be on that point.
Sometimes it's a war of attrition here, Alan.
Oh, absolutely. Even that last round in the first half of this overtime, that looked heat round every day of the week. And as there's been a couple of these, as they've swapped now onto the T side, Heat just can't finish the rounds anymore.
No.
They just can't finish.
Map point found. Map point found. I mean, this one was also disastrous from the jump, right? That long fight just failed for Heat. Pat's flying through. He only gets one, but he creates so much space by just sowing chaos in the ranks. Joko doesn't even save the gun. I don't know that it'll make a big difference here. Might limit the utility just a touch on Joko and Exorcist, but won't be substantial. Spirit just need one more to snatch away their opponent's map pick and shuffle us on through to nuke.
What do you do now if your Spirit? Double AWPs are out. Have we got some good spawns in the mix? Where are these AWPs playing? Number. Was also on one of those plays. They dropped it already. Only Wonderful's remaining. Guess just holding for the cross. And it's a slow default to get us into this round. Very few risks being taken. Slow mid clear. And no AWPs in the area, so not to be punished this time around. Wonderful. So confident taking these angles. Ready to punish any overzealous fighting. Of course, nobody coming this time, but he still safeguards his teammates. Heat re-clear that long area. Set to leave HEETJACKZ in towards pit. The most standard of standard rounds you can get on Dust2 right here.
Ooh. Here's the spot. Exorcist trying to hold them at bay. Two players in towards B. They know the pressure's coming from both sides. They gotta be ready. And there it is! Joko and Exorcist hold strong. Patsy and Magix can't get anything going on the entries. Can't get anything going in this round. Siren and Chopper trying something, anything, but it's over. It's done. Chopper remains with 4 HP and 2 kills. No, certainly not. Certainly he can't pull this back. 25 seconds, that's all he has to work. Gonna try and approach this from the tunnels, but at this point, Exorcist is realizing that might be a possibility, and he's got the rifle. I think he just had the spot as well. And that ends it. We're going for more overtime. We can't get off this map.
No, we can't. Here we go again. Wow.
We are.
How long has this map been? Are we up to about an hour?
2 hours past when it was supposed to start.
Don't tell me things like this when I'm on.
About an hour and a half since it did start. Maybe a little less.
Oh. And today was the day I fixed my sleep schedule.
Oh, well, prepare to break it again.
Well, we do enjoy the close Counter-Strike. It's just been a little bit strung out this game. A lot of slow rounds as well. It's not just been the raw round count. So maybe they're conspiring against us.
Mm-hmm. Seems like it.
Spirit is so angry. I took Liquid to beat them. to make the major playoffs.
They're just here to torture you personally.
Yeah, exactly.
I did too, to be fair, but that's I can blame, you know, NA bias for that.
Listen, I like the NA teams.
I
play
appreciate
so much
that
faster.
about you, Alan.
They play so much faster.
I absolutely do. Here comes the heavy bunch up in towards long doors. They want this fight. There's only 2 players here this time around for Heat, and they're backing away. They're trying to get off of it. Body's somewhat committed, but he's going to find a kill. Damage onto the second as well. Look at that impact from Body. A second kill coming through, this time in mid. Now Spirit just have this long approach. That's it. 3 players, 1 limping. Very little to show for their efforts. Not a bullet of damage going back the other way. Just a little bit of ground.
Body showing beyond a doubt that the A1S still has a place in the game. No retribution, no traces to shoot at. And he gets out of dodge. Not a single HP of damage taken by this CT side. If we were on major loss bonus, I think Spirit would already be saving. And the way they're posturing, I think this... why wouldn't you go for it, your T side? Might as well try. Bit of nadage in towards mid. And they're just praying somebody peeks wonderful, but it's not happening. This is so disciplined from the Frenchman.
They'll start to make their way up long. Robert's going to try and take contact. There's Wonderful finding his kill. They didn't peek him, but he went and found it himself. Chopper could get anything. Not looking likely with the health he's got. This nade might take Magic's out of play. Not quite. Oh, 10 seconds. I mean, they just don't have time. They just don't have time. Magic's even finding a kill here, but you can't win the round. You can't cross the bomb anymore. It's over. They're going to save.
Seen a few too many of these from both teams. But Heat will take that. Heat will most certainly take that. Been a real team effort from Heat. Whereas Spirit, on the coattails of Magic's, Wonderful's come alive so much. Siren's always finding his damage here and there, locking down the bomb sites in the anchor positions. Here comes Body. Good spawn. Goes for the fight. Oh my lord, look at this tunnel scrunch. 1-2 punch. They're all looking towards Body. And Joko feasts. Look at that. 15-second round.
All right. That's more of those. More of those. Come on, game.
Yes,
we got to get back on track here. More 15-second rounds. Heat trying to close this out. Desperately finding their footing here. Man, Magic has 35 kills. Top of the board still. Poor guy just needs a little bit more help. Wonderful's got the spawn. He's going for the long spot. He's on the angle. Are they going to give it to him? Oh, he spots the elbow. Here's the util. Timing, timing, timing. Not hit. Now, Afro's playing this a little bit risky. A little bit fast and loose, but he's got a good sense of it. Right as the top mid peak comes in, he's out.
I haven't seen that angle before. I think that was the ROPS fast Xbox smoke, the one that lands on the pallet. Rather than actually on the Xbox. A cheeky angle there onto lower, but not faced. Elsewhere though, players lost. Body. Adamant players could be coming out long, but it's not to be. Afro will be tested instead. He's in towards short. No flashes, and he capitalizes. Molly as well prevents players swinging behind it. And actually, they're going to tank the Molly. They decide we have to go. We have to try and exploit any gap we can find.
Is going to be the next respawn. 2 out towards long. They can come back in. They're playing it passive, though. They want to play for the retake, knowing that this round, I mean, it doesn't matter whether the bomb goes down. It's all about sealing the deal. So keep the advantage up. Nice nade. Chopper limping along. That's going to be catwalk that they try and hold from. There's still HEs. XOC still has 1. That just hits sight. Goodbye, Chopper. Oh, not going to land quite in the right spot. Good damage on. Chopper's so low. He still finds a kill. That's impact. Is it the round? Siren trying to hold the line, but too many bodies to deal with. And just enough time, I believe, for this defuse. That's going to be 3 map points in a row for Heat.
They've had their chances. There's no complaining if they lose this map now. We're up to, I think they had 2 in regulation.
3.
5 map points. And
3
of
in
course,
regulation, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't it 15-12 when it came up?
let's say 2 buy rounds.
All right, cool.
This time, all 3, of course, are going to be buys. And, yeah. Bit of a discussion as we go between these halves here. They should just talk about what's our highest percentage round and just run it. All the long takes have felt like such a coin toss for them. No consistency. Team Spirit are so comfortable fighting from that A site, so I think you look elsewhere. Try and work the map a little bit harder. Hope for players like Patsy to make mistakes, as we saw a few times throughout their various CT campaigns. Not a time to get overzealous if you Heat.
No. Or is it? Because they won't be expecting you to get overzealous, so you just 5-man rush B, crush it. Look at the spawn. Oh, no. Okay, spawn change.
Well, it's a theory. It's a theory.
I'm just saying,
think Wonderful's got a bug
would
spawn.
expect.
I think Wonderful's got the bug spawn.
Ah.
Do hope that doesn't come into play.
Time to go get a fun peek. And he's off. Are they going to go long? No.
It's okay. I would genuinely have been tilted for Heat if that played a role.
Well, don't worry. It won't play a role very soon because this map is getting out of the pool.
Woo!
It's good that we're getting our money's worth. 40 rounds minimum here.
Yeah. Quite the send-off.
Just want to get our value out of this Dust2.
Maybe that's the agreement. Both these teams like Dust2, so they think we need to get it. We need the maximum airtime. Got to remind everybody.
This is part of their campaign to save Dust2.
This is propaganda, what this game is. Propaganda.
Hashtag don't dust.
Yes. But I'm all for it, so screw them.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on Dust2.
Bring on Anubis.
I'm okay with Anubis. Anubis seems like it's going to play really fun, too. I've seen, for once, pros seem to be excited about a new map as opposed to doom and gloom, so I'm here for it. Here comes the engagement towards tunnels. Exorcist is dealt with, but Joko's making some noise here on A. It's all going to be about dealing with Wonderful. He's in transition. Timing. He gets caught. He gets caught. That's massive. Do they realize there's another player out towards long? Is it going to matter? Is Jax walking through the tunnel smoke for some reason I can't figure out? What is happening? Jax, why? Okay, well, now the advantage is back over to Spirit. Body and Afro to defend in the post plant. Body's playing a very bold angle on this, looking for some angles. And he's spotted. He ran out of bullets! Didn't have a full mag! Knows that there's 2 coming from this way, I think. And Afro's taking out the long presence, but it's all about Afro. Body couldn't deliver. There's the first low HP player. Afro can't chamber the round. Oh no, we're getting more. It's not gonna end here.
Oh my lord.
The walkthrough of the tunnel smoke. If you want to lurk tunnel, why don't you just wait for the smoke to fade?
This is like a Final Destination movie of like a domino effect of things going wrong.
Yeah.
It looks so right.
Dies. Jax dies in the same angle.
Yeah, 1 more bullet and Body gets the kill. And then in the 1-on-1 they miss by a Whiskers whip. I'm Dust2.
I think we're going to another one at this point.
Let's just start again. Let's play a whole other map.
Yeah. Patsy, first contact. There we go. But it's pressure on. Now Patsy's in trouble. He's being pressured. But he's standing up for it. Holy cow, Patsy. So much damage. He's going to bring it into a 2v2. Just going to be the clutch now. Joko will have a chance at the plant. This is the chance for redemption. Oh, Joko. Joko wants to fight. At this point, certainly just plant the bomb. You've already missed your opportunity. And he will do so. Somehow that nade does nothing. even though it was right over his shoulder. HE's be like that.
Oh.
Joko knows where both are now. Got the info. Oh, he's going to go through his own smoke. Of course he is. It's just Joko things. Just Joko things. And it might be the 3,000 IQ play. They're not expecting this in the slightest. Wonderful reads it! Wonderful reads it. They clear out too many spots. He was a bit too slow in doing so and lost the element of surprise. So the defuse is on. And once again, it's going to come down to the last round of the half, Alan. Are we going for more? Will this ever end?
Don't ask questions like that. Don't ask questions we don't want science to answer. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, well... Spirit have struggled in a lot of these early rounds, despite clawing 2 back already. An early advantage to them, a world of good. Long spawn here for Afro. He's going to push his way out. Legged immediately. Lucky to be alive. Fortunate there's no HEs to follow. And look at the gap. Look at the gap from Chopper. Oh, this is everything. This is the round.
This could be it. Can he capitalize? Oh, no! But he still got it! Traded out for 1, though. That could have been way worse for Heat. They've still got an opportunity here. And look at the long control they've gained, right? Magix is holding this with an AUG. Yeah, perhaps Wonderful can come back into play with that AWP, but for now, he's focused catwalk. He's stuck. Siren's going back in for the clear. He's got it. But he has no idea. And now they've lost tunnels. And it's man advantage back for Spirit in the round that would secure them a 3rd overtime. Here comes the approach. Here comes the play. Goodbye, Afro. If it lets fly, this could be the AWP gone with no chance for impact. Wait for contact, and Patsy gets it instead, so no worries there. Now the nade goes out. That's chunky. Magic's gained some altitude. They've got so many rifles here. They've got so many crosshairs here. How is Heat going to get this bomb down? Well, they're going to go straight into the teeth of the blender. Let's see if Spirit are ready to make a smoothie. First, Magix trades it, and it's done. We're going for more here, Alan. A 3rd overtime on deck. Well, we have a lot of time here, Alan.
What is happening?
Madness, man. Heat can't close.
Heat cannot win an afterplant.
They are choking.
They can't win an afterplant. I've seen it all this game. How long ago was this series meant to start? 2 hours, 12 minutes. Wow. Been a lot of Dust2 so far. I would dearly like to watch Anubis instead.
This is like the last portion. This is Dust2 haunting us, saying, "You're taking me out of the pool? I'll show you being taken out of the pool." It can never be taken out of the pool if this map never ends, Alan. This is the curse of Dust2.
Oh, is that? I see. You're right. That's the play.
Yeah, we are cursed.
If the game never ends.
Dust2 never leaves the ESL Challenger League pool.
Would be an interesting experiment to see how long we could stay casting the same map of Counter-Strike.
I will say, it is interesting to see the numbers have sort of equalized here in terms of kill counter. Magic still leads the board with 39, but his teammates have caught up. Wonderful has started to pull his weight. Patsy has turned into Patsy. Siren is going to delete 2 to put himself onto 33. Close second here to Magix. My mind, it's melting. Spirit are looking to find their first lead in a very, very long time, and that's a heck of a way to start.
I'm not sure why it's melting. There's not been a lot of heat recently. It's not looking good.
Play. Body. Testing it. Would be great to get a kill here. It's an isolated fight. It's something, but Magic's so strong in the pit position. Oh, and Chopper. Okay, Chopper. Okay, Chopper. He's actually going to get collected. Good timing from Buddy. Saves his teammates from the boogeyman. bad bearded man of Chopper. 45 seconds. Molotov will slow down this approach. You've got Magix ready to get activated at any point from the longhouse as well. He's like the sleeper agent. They're going to utter a code word, and it's A, execute, and then he's just going to instantly flank around. Or withdraw to actually defend from long, which is what he's doing instead. Wonderful. How was that not a kill? How was that not a kill? He must have clipped the whole box. Because that looked like a headshot. That looked like it was on. It's not going to matter in the wash. It's all left to Jax. He doesn't even have the bomb planted. There's 20 seconds. He has to go back and retrieve it. And he's looking like a goner unless... Get that bomb, Jax. Get that bomb. Jax the bomb. Jax the bomb. Oh, no. 22 on the board for Spirit. They pull in the lead here, Alan.
Yeah, Magix claims that 40th. He is having a stonker of a game. And Spirit, early entry. Utility gone for Heat. Rough execute towards the end. And they're almost making it look easy in the last few. 4 on the trot now for Team Spirit. HEETafroo determined to put an end to that. Long take comes in, but they're still 3 in defense. They've still got the numbers. Oh no, they don't know players in pits. What a mess. How does Chopper win that? What? What's happening?
What is happening? We're getting into killer territory just in terms of rounds played. Wonderful! Dueling out here towards long. Doesn't want to give up this ground, and he won't have to. He's away. What a play from Wonderful. Coming back in to even up the numbers, to even up the scoreline here. Now, Body and Afro, the biggest performers for their teams. Well, they need to have a performance here. Don't want to concede this one. And Patsy, meanwhile, is activating here on the flank. He's going to try and pinch them on in. Always an active one. They're watching for it for now, but eventually they will have to turn their focus towards sight, and it's all going to come down to the timing. And now they've done it. Now they've done it. Now the shots are heard as they start to clear up towards car. Wonderful's waiting for the contact. There's a single smoke here for the cross. That smoke is pretty deep. Patsy's now activated. Body knows he's between a rock and a hard place. He managed to slip forward at least, but with 30 seconds, he's going to take this to B. He's going to sprint. This is the only way he could have won the round. This is a big brain play, but Wonderful beats him to the angle, but doesn't hit the shot. Body, this is fast processing in real time. Bomb goes down. He's got a chance to win this. What an incredible series of actions from Body. Can he seal the deal? 21 bullets in the gun. He'll take the aggressive angle. Hope to isolate a fight. Hope to catch them off guard. That was it. The element of surprise has to work in his favor. Got the first, not the second. Turns to the right instead. Makes a misjudgment. And that will be a 23rd round for Spirit.
That long duel, that long fight was bonkers. There must have been infinite number of flashes raining off over the top for some of those things to be happening. Both teams will feel like that went pretty badly. Absolute madness. And they just can't find a round. They cannot find a round. 5 in a row now for Team Spirit. 5 in a row, and despite even an entry from HEETafroo to make it look even more doable, didn't help. Aggression nets 2 frags for Spirit. Chopper goes down, but grabs some info on the way out the door. Man advantage as they look to have a perfect CD side in overtime number 3.
He just seemed to have run out of steam. Again, smothered in these early engagements. They are not finding it anymore. Not down in numbers. Need a hero to step to the fray again. I mean, look at this posturing on the B tunnels. It's not a lot of vision mid. That's a bit the weakness right now in the setup, and actually Heat are finding it. Wonderful's gonna get the information. The question is, can he shut it down? They have a smoke for this. Oh, there's the smoke. Now he knows. Okay. Refocus your efforts, guys. And actually, in response, Siren will take control in towards tunnels, realize that that's clear, so now he can focus on helping defend the site with his teammate. This is a good crossfire now. These are good angles. That shot missed, but the second won't. All on to HEETafroo, who's out of position, who's going to be out of time, who's going to be out of chances, and doesn't even hit the first shot. That was his one opportunity maybe to do something into the round, but it's going to be map point now found for Spirit. They just need one more.
Wowzers. Okay. Been a long time since we've seen a T-side round in this overtime. Well, that's what Spirit need to generate. Heat have got to be livid with how this is playing out. Could have ended this map an hour ago.
Like, it was 14-7, I think, at one point. If I've done my math right. 15-12, definitely. So then that was, yeah, 14-7. 14-7, Alan.
Quite a turnaround. Quite a recovery. And this Spirit, this demon just grows stronger with every round. These men were forged in the fires of playing infinite scrims a day. Every online tournament, if anybody can handle how long this map is going, it's some of these kids.
Well, as we hit round 46, see if they can close it here.
I can hear the
47th.
pain. I can hear the pain as you read off that number.
I love Dust2. I love Dust2. I love Dust2. HEETafroo. HEETafroo finds himself an opener. There we go. A heartbeat here for Heat. Some life for them. The aggro pick from HEETafroo might just be enough to funnel through some energy. Both teams, when they've hit map points, have just gotten so timid on these initial forays. Have surrendered the initiative over to the other. And this time it was HEETafroo who capitalized. Patsy inching through the doors. He's got some space now.
Oh, there's two players trained on it. Exity's
need
now
to go
looking
through.
away. His body picks up long. I
have
don't know.
Catwalk.
It just feels like we're not working the map hard enough. If we execute out cap, we're at a disadvantage already. It's going to take a mistake from Heat.
Nate starts to chip him down. Molotov's well timed. Smokes are out, but Patsy's going to be ahead of it. He drops down, actually. He's into elevator, and he's eliminated. Body with the cleanup. Good flashbangs. It's an extermination here. They've wandered right into the trap. Heat were so well poised for it. They've executed beautifully. No critical mistakes here. Chopper's going to try and make some heroics happen with 18 seconds. It's a far cry from likelihood. One kill out for Chopper at the cost of almost all of his health, and yeah, no chance to plant this bomb. It's over.
On we go. On we go.
Round 47.
Let's go all the way. Let's have at
What
least
is
60.
all the way?
60.
60.
Then you played a whole best of 3.
I have watched a 70-round game of Dust2 before.
How would you describe your feeling after that game?
It was insane. Wiz, at the time on
B-Rush,
RBG,
B-Rush 1B for Heat.
wound up north of 70 kills, I think. Okay, they're fast in.
Look
Spirit
at
just trying to
HP.
shut this down. It looks like it could be over, but look at the health. It's abysmal, and there's plenty of utility here for the retake. Spirit need to get that bomb down and ticking. Chopper has slipped back away and towards spawn, knowing that he has
the
to defend
HEs.
what precious health he has. Not landing yet, but there's still
There's
walls
free
on. That's the
mollies.
next salvo.
There's free
That's the
mollies.
next salvo. Gonna be bringing those on in. Once these smokes fade, those mollies are gonna come in, and they're gonna be flying through the angles. Good luck here. Pressure cooker. Well, the heat's just been turned up.
Oh, I
None
think
of them
all the
landed
mollies
just
just
yet.
went nowhere near them.
That's really unfortunate here for Heat. They're gonna have to do it with the guns. Oh, Ecstasy catches Chopper. Here's the kill, but Patsy's holding the line. It's all on Patsy, and he can't do it. Time enough for the defuse. They're on it. Oh, just in the nick of time. Not a second to spare here, but Heat will bring it to one more. Round 48, do or die once again as Spirit find themselves on the other roll. They cannot close here.
Christ. Well, Body's rocketed up the scoreboard. Is that correct? Is Body really overtaking Magic? That's impressive because Body
That's monstrous.
was run of the mill in terms of on par with his teammates for a lot of this game. If that's correct, Body is a monster.
42 kills. He's figured out the answer.
Oh my lord. Oh, Heat cooking up again. They're cooking something up for us.
I'm amazed anyone had a pause still left at this point. 48 rounds in.
Are we getting conjured?
was, in
Quadruple
fact,
overtime.
That was the Spirit pause taken. They're like, come on, guys. Come on. We still have potentially 2 more maps to play in this series. This is map 1 of a best of 3, folks.
Don't talk about a third map.
It's almost been full 2 hours of them live, actually. We are almost 2.5 hours past our original planned start time in 1 map.
No!
Exorcise.
No!
Exorcise. First contact. He's got the read. He's got the shot.
No!
He's got the opener. Do you smell it, Alan? Because I do. It smells like a 4th overtime. Oh, no. Spirit. Gonna have to try and rally here to seal the deal. But it's looking bleak. It's looking dire. All the utility might not be there for Heat this time. But Spirit need a kill. They need something to propel them forward, and they right now are coming up empty.
Flash is good. Patsy, sliver an opportunity but can't connect. Catwalk taken. Heat rejigged the defense, but it hasn't pulled anyone off B. Flashbang, Body clears. Joko still on location. Afro's even picked up mid. There's no reason to leave 2B now. They're going to commit to this setup. And Spirit are up against the world. Oh no. I've got a bad feeling.
It's a good hold here from Heat. Players in, a 3rd close at hand. Afro can focus on the door pretty quickly. Here it comes. Utility starting to get deployed. Body and Joko are here. Can't find the kills. They can't find the connections just yet. Body's finally found one. Joko peeking back in, and it's a massacre. And we're going for more. 4 overtimes. We'll be right back.
Don't go chasing your demons and ghosts, 'cause you might find what you're looking for. You might find what you're looking for. Don't go chasing your demons and ghosts, 'cause you might find what you're looking for. You might find what you're looking for. We both the same without rock bottom. Let it go, but we come back to craving problems. Am I your favorite kind of shame? Do I make you wanna? Ooh.
We're back with more Dust2, the map that will never end, into our 4th overtime. Hope the players manage to regain some energy in that brief break because they are going to need it. Neither team can close. Team Spirit had 3 map points there, Alan, and they couldn't find 1.
Much like the HUD, both these teams need to reset. Start from square 0. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Finds the gap. Perfect timing. Patsy annihilates and... Wow. Barring a catastrophe, this round's already over.
Always nice when it's right off the jump. You know, the 1 round that Spirit needed. The 1 T-side round that they needed. And they find 2 kills right off the rip in new overtime. Psychology is a heck of a thing, and Patsy's looking for more, and he's got it. A 3rd on. Exorcist under so much pressure, and he's blind. He doesn't even get to see an opponent. It's a clean sweep. The 1 round they needed to close this absolute circus of a map. And they find it in a clean sweep.
Jack's saying the whole time, guys, I'm in long doors. I'm in my spot. Guys, I'm in long doors. Oh, we're all dead. Jack saves.
This time
Kind of wish you just run in and die. Please.
Free us from this flesh prison. Problem is with this overtime, you do actually need to save, right? You can't just play fast and loose with the money. You can be pretty bold with it, but you can't just throw guns away.
Hunt is on. Hunt is on. Hound's released.
Yep, got it. Goodbye. Well, at least he took as long as physically possible to die there, Hound.
That is, thank you. I'm telling you, it's all a conspiracy. There are Illuminati banners, stickers across these teams, across this map.
Reminder to anyone joining us right now, this is a best of 3. This is map 1, and we're now 2.5 hours past that start time. And this is still just map 1.
So if every map is this long, 7.5 hours.
Yeah, I think NA just doesn't happen.
There's somebody on your left, Patsy.
Exorcist realized that eventually because his teammate in mid spotted it. Patsy never looked left. Call that a Zoolander. Exorcist might be able to pull this one in as well. Siren doesn't seem to be aware that he slunk his way up the steps. He's joining up his teammate as well. There's the backstab. Siren was between a rock and a hard place there, and this one's not going the way of Spirit. Magic's wonderful. Trying to get something going. It's been ages since Magic's got a kill, actually. I know he still paces his team, but he was on 40 a while ago. I don't know if he got a kill that entire last half of OT. Kind of wild. He won't do it here either, so maybe the carry engine has finally slowed down for Spirit, and if that's the case, that is big trouble for them.
Yeah, and on the flip side, Body's arrived. Body's arrived for me, the best player on this team. And he's here to play 25 apiece. Wouldn't have expected that at 14-7 or whatever the scoreline was. But here we go, round 51. 51, pains me to say. But I'm sure it's entertaining for everyone. Shock connects, but not the frag.
I'm kind of into it at this point. I'm kind of into the madness. I mean, it's going to absolutely ruin scheduling, but you know what? Let's just go all the way down the rabbit hole, Alan.
Let's not try for a world record.
World record, world record, world record. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's something like 86 rounds. It's absurd.
Remember, it was a UK game, I think is the record. I believe.
Mine, I know, is north of 60, and I'm pretty sure it was 70. Something like that. I know Wiz got 70 kills.
There was
I'm trying
a
to remember
flip
those
side
70 rounds or
game.
not.
I think it was in the Columbus major qualifier that went at least 35 apiece. I think Katowice this year on Mirage was 30. Oh god, 34 to win it in the end.
Something like that. No bodies dropped just yet. Heavy damage exchange. 2 players very low. Look at this positioning now in towards B. They've got so much control. Djoko needs to hold the door. And he's not going to be able to do so. Spirit have the sight. They're bullying their way on in. This retake is going to be so tough. Look at the util. They have a single flashbang to try and make this retake happen. And meanwhile, Spirit have a player in spawn, in Patsy. They have a player in lower. They got so much control. Wonderful. Somehow snaps back over for that kill. He is going to be a goner, but he's already bought so much time and done so much damage. He has done his job. And this isn't looking like a 26 for Spirit. Desperation station for Heat. A delete shot to the dome, and it's all on Afro. And he's just not got the time. He's not got the opportunity. He's not really got a chance in hell here.
Patsy on the world's biggest flank actually gets the final kill. Okay. Okay. Big difference is this time. Someone's actually getting T rounds. That is the big difference. 2 required. On the defensive Spirit, they've looked very comfortable in the defense as of late. But I'm not sure it matters, because it seems that the moment you hit match point, magnet fly, antimatter is out, and you can't win. Everything you touch turns to dust.
I think also, just always the nature of these really long marathon games is once you've gone through like 40 rounds of CS, you've used every strat you had. It's kind of just, you know, schoolyard CS. At that point, you're drawing it up. You're making it up as you go along sometimes. So the whole sightedness of the game starts to go out the window, in my experience. Tough to read.
I think it's more actually the mental exhaustion just introduces so many mistakes that it is really a game of who just can hold the ship together, who can plug the most holes, who's got the stickiest duct tape to keep that ship afloat.
Well, as we hit round 52, let's see who's got that sticky duct tape.
Would you recommend duct tape as a good way to stop your ship from sinking?
I will say that we do keep duct tape on the boat for emergency repairs if needed. Yeah.
Is there a more substantial product that should be tried first?
Well, it depends. So if you need to stop holes, we literally just have different sizes of wooden pegs that you hammer into said hole to try and stop leakage, because the wood will swell up and fill it.
Whoever has the biggest peg legs is winning this.
Yep. Who's got the chunkiest wood? Thought about not saying it. So. Oh, Patsy! Unreasonable! Even to get one out of that position, thought he was getting run down, but he's so quick with it. Djoko, though, brings them back the other way.
Joko's a madman.
Advantage Heat. He's never one to slow down. He's never one to have his fire put out. Let's see if Spirit are about to get burned.
Brakes applied. Rotation for Spirit. B given up. And given the way that bomb's heading, this is looking like the right read. Oh no.
Problem is Jax, right? Timing for Jax is going to be huge. Now they know the ops here. Do they still commit? Yes, they do. 40 seconds, they're in. They're going for it. Magix has found the bomb. Magix has found the bomb, but the player already dropped down the flashbang. How does Afro get that? He's going to be overwhelmed. Oh, no. A wonderful nose. He's stuck. Afro's done it. Afro's done it. Siren is out of position to do anything about this. The bomb's now down. He's got utility, but he's going to need to have Batman's utility belt. At this point, that's a snipe for the first one. Batarang deployed. Grappling hook in play. Spots another player. It may all come down to Jax's position, rather, out towards long. Siren stuck to Gandalf. He's got to get a move on now. And he's flashed, and he's overwhelmed. 26 all, as we cannot separate these teams, headed into round 53.
This is madness. This is madness. That looked perfect. The player up close on the orb further back. But just enveloped as a player jumped down. Got in behind amongst the reeds. And was just causing havoc. Here we go. Round 50. 53 double AWP T side. Maybe good spawns. Indeed it is. Jax taking his over towards long. Smoke to help him face, but nobody peeking. Nobody peeking, and he falls out. Surely going to trade back onto an AK as well. As Patsy and Wonderful have been insistent on this aggression.
He's going to be stuck.
I'm not
Patsy
even
can't
sure
get out
it's
of this.
worked that much.
This is madness. Certainly he gets traded here. Come to expect it. He's stuck. He's stuck. Oh, he gets away. Wonderful gets killed. But there's finally the trade. Okay. Patsy not getting off scot-free from that one. It's been absolutely absurd. Chopper, though. That's Afro delivered right into his lap. So advantage Spirit for at least the moment. You know, Alan, it is the Spirit. It is the season for a certain kind of Spirit. All I'm saying is you dye Chopper's beard and put a hat on him. Put a red and white hat on him. I can pull Santa.
They're all on the naughty list for some of these plays. That's what I'm saying. They're all getting coal, and I'll be sending it to them. Got a bag ready to go. As we're praying somebody can finally bag some rounds.
I will
Here
say,
we
all
go.
right. If Chopper is Santa, Heat's logo is Krampus. You even got the old logo on display right here.
That's
No
you can't see it,
parentheses.
Siren.
14 seconds. There's no time. They've got to go. They've got to go now. That should be it. 10 seconds. There's just no clock. Bomb down. It's over. It's over. 27 rounds found here for Spirit. The lead is theirs once more.
Counter-terrorists win.
Okay, let's stay calm. Let's stay calm. One chance. Just keep it clean and close it out. All they need to do is not push mid. And surely glory awaits. It is Heat's map pick. Worth remembering that. Might not feel the most relevant, but it will in the second map. Fast, long take. As actually just a bit of a ruse. Look at Catwalk. They're absolutely sending it in this direction.
They're going quick. They're going quick. There's not a lot of resources here. Still a lot of mollies, though. They can slow this down. They're past it. They're past it. That's a huge trade. And a great flash from Afro. Body and Jack. Massive entries to find here. It will turn into a 3-on-3, but it's all about the retake. Bomb's going to go down. And the problem is Heat doesn't have a lot. They still have 2 smokes and a Molotov. But no more flashbangs to set up these peaks. It's going to be about the positioning.
Opt for the CT retake. Easier to use that utility. Smoke goes up. They can peek behind that. Flashes surely soon to follow. And they can round the corner. The problem is that plan is so good for long. And Joko's ready. He's in the long doors.
Throw. There's the big kill. Now with control of long still. This is so powerful. Afro done, but they're out of time. They're out of time. They don't have the clock for this. Josh just needs to buy a precious few seconds, and he's already won it. He's already won it. We're going 27 all.
Quintuple overtime. It's
Could be.
happened.
Could be. We're hitting round 55 here.
No, it is. This is it. We're going into the 5th overtime.
Oh, you're right. I lost track.
I don't blame you.
Track.
We're in uncharted territory.
I thought 28 all was quintuple overtime.
No.
I've lost the plot, man. Oh boy. All right. Okay, why not? Why not? 5 overtime.
Oh, whoever's running this psychological experiment on us, please. Please. We're done. We're happy. We don't want any more.
Oh no, I'm in for the long haul now.
Oh.
We've crossed my threshold. Now it's just let's just see how far this goes. As we hit around 55. Quintuple OT.
I could have flown to Sweden in the time that this map has happened.
We are close to hitting hour 3 for this map.
3 hours I could have flown to Italy.
We are we're 2
Probably
hours and
further.
45 minutes past our proposed start time. So 2 hours and 15 minutes past when it actually did wind up starting.
Oh. Come on. Somebody win. I'm cheering for whoever's winning.
I'm cheering for Team Chaos at this point. HEETJACKZ gunning him down. Why not? You don't even need to see him, really. Just spray down the angle and take 2. That's a nice way to start out your 5th period of overtime. HEETjacKZ will at least bring back the numbers a little bit into whack. Do have a bit of a foothold here on Catwalk. They'll have to contend with Chopper. Or HEETJACKZ, depending on what they want to do. Well, now neither. They actually both readjust. It's Patsy instead, who delivers himself on a silver platter in towards HEETjacKZ. A bold peek, and a peek that does not work for them. Oh, he's got the angle, and he can't capitalize. B site's ripped open. Heat have stabilized here. It started off so well for Spirit. Now it's disastrous. HEETJACKZ, no! Oh, he's doing it all. 4 kills found. 1 more needed. He could do everything for them. He knows HEETjacKZ is out. It's his teammate coming close at hand, but it'll come down to the clutch. HEETjacKZ trying to find a 4K of his own. Bomb retrieved. Chopper is now giving away his angle. 30 seconds, still plenty of time to do this, but Chopper gets the last laugh. HEETJACKZ's effort does not go to waste.
What a performance. How is HEETJACKZ even maintaining that level of composure this far
47
in?
kills.
Oh, God. On we go. Onwards we venture. And given the slim lead, Spirit is my favorite team in the world. They are my favorite team in the world. Let's see more frags. Let's see more kills. Let's see more HEETJACKZ. And they're coming towards him. The man himself locking down this long position. Are they going to choose the fight? Nades raining in, and that's going to find the frag. Beautiful stuff. Chip damage as well onto body. As Spirit. Oh, God. Are they going to re-aggress this?
Looks like it. Looks like it. Good flashbang, though. I think they know. They know. They've got it. They've got the clear out. Once again, the long fight proves disastrous for Heat. Last time, they nearly brought it back. Chopper gets 1 more. Slips his way into the smoke, and there's no world where Jax was ready for that. Heat deflated here. Last time it was a 3-on-5 they managed to drag back. This time it's even worse. Spirit looking to find their 29th round. Seconds.
Doesn't look like a save.
Gonna hit the clock. I think at this point, any save would require like a mental surrender. You just kind of have to keep trying. Beating your head against this brick wall. And hoping that wonderful misses, which he did. Chance. A lot of rifles, though, to contend with. It's all down to Joko. And this is just too big an ask. Wonderful will not miss his second opportunity. A 4K for Chopper now. Everyone is getting in on the action.
Chopper especially had... First half was a rough one for him, so... Stabilized. Patsy also starting to show more of his regular self. As Spirit looks set to take 3 in a row. We've seen that before and it hasn't been enough. Siren tagged up massively. 3 HP to his name. That boy needs to find a headshot angle thick and fast. Patsy, relentless with the aggression. Not always capitalized upon it. And surely at this point, exercise. He's seen it all. He knows Patsy could be in here.
Okay, big kill from Chopper. Wonderful as well. They look to continue to build this lead. Joko has been the engine to get them back into some of these rounds. Well, they need a little bit more. Siren is low, to be fair. This is recoverable. HEETjacKZ done for. Siren had enough health for that exchange. Now he gets bogged up. So it's just going to be this dynamic duo of Jax and Joko to try and get this one back into the realm of possibility. A wonderful posted on the angle. Will not be allowing them on towards his site. Thank you very much. Jax doesn't need his ankles. He needs his kills. 45 seconds. Jack's gonna let some time whittle away here. There'd been a smoke on that player he just killed. This would be a lot more viable. As it is, he knows everywhere he tries to move is such a risk. And Magic's on the angle. There's the spot. There's the kill. 30 found.
Yes.
Another 3 map points here for Spirit.
Yes. That's what we like to see. The clean sweep. Ooh.
They had this once before, Alan.
Don't.
They had this once before.
Don't.
They couldn't close it.
I know you're trying to be impartial, but the gods are listening.
At this point, I'm just trying to speak to the reality here. And the reality is, we're about to hit round 58.
We're in the spirit realm.
If we don't
Not in
close this
reality.
one, we cross the 60 threshold.
No. No. I refuse. That's not allowed.
This is an endurance sport now. Counter-Strike has become an endurance sport.
Yeah, I think we're competing as much as them.
Yeah. Talk till you drop, man.
Which one of us is going to die first?
I'm not sure. A lot of best of 3 series take less time than this map has. We are well beyond what a 2-0 could have been. I'm trying to, let's see, math. Yeah, no, we're past what a 3-0. Theoretically, you could have a full 3-map series with fewer rounds than this map. If you had 3 16-0s. Wouldn't even be particularly close. Right? That'd be 48 rounds.
Oh.
48 rounds, we've got 58. We have 10 more than the minimum number of rounds needed to play out a full best of 3 series. In this map of Dust2.
My lord. That is
gonna call-
harrowing.
They're going to call this map Dust2's Revenge. Just
his
would
own
not
back.
quit the map pool.
I've said so much smack talk about it over the years, and now it all comes back. Comes back to bite. Let's go, Spirit. Everyone in chat, I'm sure, is in the same camp. Please.
I don't know.
wanna-
I think chat might just be going for chaos at this point.
Well, actually, they might be enjoying our suffering more than anything.
Also true.
They tend to be sadistic like that.
One more round. One more round for Spirit to seal the deal. All they need. Before, when they've gotten to this point, you've seen them go real timid. Uncharacteristically so. We're going to get this time. Clearing towards lower early. All right, they've already established some mid-presence. They've just had wonderful watching for that door peek. I haven't given it to him. Instead, Afro's position here out towards long. Oh, missed opportunity, but Jax will capitalize. So, a man advantage now for Heat. As they look to drag back another deficit. Look at this damage in mid. The Molotov's way too late, but the nade is good. The HE is very good, and now XRC is dancing on the edge of this smoke. He'll be overwhelmed, but the numbers still look all right for Heat. Chaotic at that. Joko loves chaos, thrives in it, and he's finding it all wonderful, alone, 1v4 to try and make something of this round. He finds the first. Got an isolated fight with the second. It's him against Afro, him against the world, but Afro isn't going to miss that shot. 28 rounds, 2 more to bring us to the 6th overtime here, Alan. Can they do it?
Well, unfortunately, the answer is yes. Here we go. Please, Spirit, please. You can't keep doing this.
Oh, but they can.
I want someone in chat to add up how many matches. That's wonderful. Has quite the sense.
Yeah, really there. Any smoke? in smoke.
I've seen
Oh, he
these
biffed
miss an
it.
unreasonable amount.
He biffed it. Rip. That's what happens after 58 rounds of Counter-Strike. Of Dust2 specifically. 58 rounds of Anubis, your brain actually expands. You start coming up with new lineups. It's going to be the catwalk play, it seems, for Spirit. They've got heavy posturing here towards A. No information in the tunnels either. 45 seconds starting to hit. Still 3 smokes available. Decent utility to actually go for the execute. There's 3 bodies here. They're starting to spend all of that. All their smokes are now out. Everything is out. But the counter mollies from the CT side have been massively effective at holding them at bay. They're going to go. They're going to try and go for a drop clearance towards CT. It doesn't work. XCC gets the better of Patsy. A boost up here, but Afro sniffs it out. He'll collect 1 more, but it's even numbers. Enough time for this bomb plant, and the player at long can't really do anything but hold on to the position. That's Jax. And this duel between Jax and Magix could really set the tone for this retake. Magix now knows. Jax has no idea. Jax has no idea. Magix is about to have this clear out for free.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
There it is. They're doing it. Body 1v3 to try and keep this game in question. 1 more bullet will do him in. He's found 1. A second as well. Time is there, but Wonderful puts him down. And Spirit, after 59 rounds of play, have closed out Dust2 to move up 1-0 in this series.